Hi, I'm reviewing something very different than what I usually do. It is Augustiner's Maximator, or Maximator, as us Americans would probably say it. They say Stark beer here, but it's a Doppelbock, 7.5%. They just started doing these fancy new labels. It's from Munich, Muckner beer, and I don't think I've had this one before. I've had their Edelstoff Helles, which comes in a bottle sort of like this, but it has silver wrapper on there, and that was pretty popular. This one is kind of obscure, and I felt in the mood to try a new Doppelbock. So Doppelbocks, strong, dark German lagers, and yeah, usually just pretty simple. A lot of Munich malt, and this one was filled way to the top. That's a good sign, though. It prevents oxidation, sort of, or slows oxidation. And I'm using a frosted mug, like I almost never would do, except that this beer is not cold. It wasn't in the fridge. And a mug is a good way to chill off a beer and form a nice big head. And I felt like a small mug would be a good serving vessel for a Doppelbock. And this one is some Gallo Cerveceria, some obscure Mexican brewery. I don't know how I got this. Never had their beer, I don't think. But comes in with a very nice head. These bubbles are going to die down pretty quickly, it looks like. There are a lot of big ones in there. It smells pretty good. Looks like your standard Doppelbock, which looks a lot like a brown ale, but it's a lager, and they tend to be malt forward, but not too sweet and not too hoppy, but you might notice a little bit of spiciness from it. Yeah, that smells very nice. I'm not getting any notes of oxidation. Sometimes these German beers, especially sort of obscure ones, can sit on the shelves in America for a while. It's not quite caramel. A lot of people would describe it as caramel. I guess you could almost see Doppelbocks as being kind of like giant Oktoberfests. It's more like dried, like toffee or something. Maybe almost a hint of a rye-like spiciness and breadiness, but they don't use rye malt in this traditionally. Yep, smells pretty good. Not a huge body, but really nice and toasty. Like all the toasty brown flavors you can imagine. Definitely some like very light cocoa. I don't want to say milk chocolate because it's not sweet and milky and creamy exactly, but it has like a very mild cocoa quality and a very, very mild like black coffee type flavor with maybe a little bit of sweetener. Well, really nice. So there's no roasted malt in this, so it doesn't get quite into that char area. Nice mouthfeel, kind of coats the tongue briefly. This finish is quite dry though. And I even have it, it's in the frosted mug, but it's still, probably at correct serving temperature, I guess, for this style of beer. It's not very cold right now at all, but I'm definitely noticing all the flavors. Now there's a little bit of an old dustiness because these beers are, filtered and pasteurized and sent to America, and I don't know what the age is on this one. They don't have any markings, and usually when they do have markings, they mean nothing to the consumer. They aren't bottled on dates or Julian code dating. But yeah, just like very light iced coffee, very light chocolate, but not quite there into the roasty area. And not quite caramel, just a lot of not quite brown flavors. Kind of, nutty is a better term. It is quite nutty. If you like nut brown ales, go for one of these. They're stronger and a little drier, but they have similar flavors, but they finish cleaner. Yeah, it's not very fruity, like hints of figs or something, but yeah, this is very, very mild, very light, dark dark fruits because we don't have the ale yeast to bring in to amp that up with estery fruitiness. Yeah, nuts. Lots of nuts going on. I would say that's the biggest jumping out flavor. And it goes down real easy. Very well made. No flaws. For 7.5. Real easy. And I like how this one's a little drier and not super dark. This deserves a very good score. 4.25. Highly recommended. Augustiner is great, and I wish they would send more of their other beers to America. Goodbye.